video. We're just going to do a cooling class. So let's start with the cooling breath. So if you're lying down, that's fine. You can do it lying down. No worries about that. So let's just bring our thumbs and index fingers into Chin Mudra. Just let the eyes close. Take a deep breath in. Sigh it out. And again. And once more. Good. Now either breathing through the tongue, so sticking the tongue out, curling it, and then bringing the tongue back in and breathing down through the nose, or if you're that 50% of the population that genetically can't do that, bring it through your teeth and out through the nose. So because our mouth is watery, when we bring warm air through the mouth first, it cools the lungs, which is why we don't breathe through the mouth most of the time, especially in winter, because it can be bad for the lungs. And if you're commuting, then you wouldn't do this sort of breath on the tube, because you're just bringing in all the microbes. Breathe through your nose, because that's the natural filter. So just keep going. And just feel that sense of cooling down, noticing the mouth, and then let your attention travel down to the throat. Notice how the upper chest feels a little bit cooler. And release. Let's come down to the floor. So at any point in the class, if you think you're getting a bit too hot, then just revert back to the cooling breath. Let's start with the knees up, cross the ankles. And as you inhale, let the knees gently, very slowly rock away, as if you can reach to the tailbone. And then as you inhale, bring the knees back. So you're just massaging the very deep fascia around the sacrum. Go slowly with the breath, there's no rush. Notice how it feels. Good, now bring the hands to the knees, circle the knees nice, and slowly releasing any tension around the hips and the groin. Let's take a nice deep breath in, hold the breath in just for a moment and then sigh. Change directions. Lovely. Place the feet down, bring the soles of the feet together, let the knees roll out, rock the pelvis. Keep the mind focused on the breath, just following the breath, using the lengthened exhale to release any tension. And remember, tension comes in many forms: physical, emotional, mental. And let that movement stop. Bring the hands to the lower belly and breathe towards the hands. Notice the tensions in the groin and the hips. Relax the jaw and lengthen the exhale and consciously let go of the weight of the legs. Keep bringing the mind back to the breath when it wanders off. Good, carefully. Bring the knees back towards you and bring the right knee in. Squeeze it tightly towards the body. Breathe deep towards the belly, so we're not lifting the head at this point. We're just squeezing the knee in, releasing the lower back and the hip. Good, now carefully slide the left leg away, push through the heel, draw the toes towards you. And as you exhale, lift the head to the knee. Inhale to lower. Exhale. Good, take hold of the right knee with the left hand, right arm out to the side. We'll start dynamically and then we'll just end up holding. Take a breath in. Exhale, come across the body. Inhale back to center. Exhale. Just imagine you're squeezing out any tension, but also heat. Let that exhalation carry away heat. Imagine it being cleared from the body. Use the cooling breath if you need to. Good, now hold. Really breathe into the squeeze and consciously lengthen the exhale. See if you can squeeze a bit deeper. Maybe you can slide the left shoulder blade a bit further to the left and settle the right a bit closer to the floor. Feel that deep squeeze into the visceral organs, especially the liver. Come back to center. Keep the knee bent. Bring the left knee towards you and just hold the knee as close to the body as you can to start with. Have a few sighing breaths. That sense of releasing into the earth, letting go. Extend the right leg out, push through the heel, and as you exhale, head to knee. Good, hold the right knee with the left knee with the right hand. And as you exhale, come across dynamically. Inhale back to center. Exhale. And hold. Have a few sighing breaths first. Good, now maybe draw the right shoulder a bit further across. See if you can go a little bit deeper. Lovely, and come back to centre. And again, just keep the legs bent. Settle the back again. Notice any adjustments that you need to make after the twisting. Bring the right knee towards you as you breathe in. And as you exhale, push the heel to the ceiling. Inhale, let the knee bend. Exhale, push the heel. Keep the foot active, so as you push the heel up, you're drawing the toes towards the face. And at the same time as pushing the heel up, you're pressing actively the back of the pelvis into the floor. So feel that push down and push up. Work with the breath. Use the cooling breath if you need to bring a bit more cooling air into the body. Good, release, change sides. Good, now bring both knees up. Push the heels up to the ceiling. Draw the toes towards the face. If you've got really tight hamstrings, then bend the knees a little bit. We're going to breathe in and take the legs out nice and wide. And as you exhale, bring them back up. Keep the toes active. Good, release. Place the feet back to the floor and take them really wide. As wide as you can without compromising the knees or the lower back. Arms out to the side. Exhale, drop the knees to the right, head to the left. Try to keep the back of the pelvis on the floor, so stretching out the thigh. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, the other way. Connect to the breath. Use a sigh if you need to. Notice any heaviness, any energy that's being released. Breathe it out. Good. Now, next time the knees are to the right, I want you to hold that movement. Caution with the next stage of the movement. If you've got a problem with the left knee or the left hip, you're going to pick up the right leg and let it just rest, so that the ankle sort of rests near the calf muscle, and you just sort of drape it across the body. Bring the hands up above the head, grab the left wrist with the right hand and pull yourself. And then take the breath deep into the belly. Feel the stretch coming from the thigh, through the frontal hip bone, all the way towards the ribs, the underarm. Use a sigh if there's this energy rising upwards and it needs to be released quickly. Good. Carefully come back to center. Take the feet really wide again. Drop the knees to the left. Left leg on top of the right. Left hand grabs the right wrist. Pull. Lovely, and release. Bring both knees towards you. Exhale into coil. Inhale, lower the feet, sweep the arms over. Exhale, push up into bridge. Inhale to lower. Exhale. Just be aware of the breath moving the body, allowing the mind to dissolve into the flow of the breath. Using that exhale to release anything that no longer serves you. Lovely, and then just roll over to one side and bring yourself up to sitting. Let's come round into cat. So again, inhaling and exhaling nice and slowly. Notice what areas of the back are tender. Take the breath's energy towards those areas and use the exhalation to clear. Good. Step the right leg through. Inhale, lift the gaze. Exhale, stretch the hamstring out. Good, let's step the leg back and step the left leg forward, same thing. Good, step back. Bring the right leg up. Push the heel to the ceiling. It's going to strengthen the glutes. Push up. Good, release. Switch sides. Good, and release. Take a breath in. Exhale, slide the left arm under. Let the right elbow travel up. Maybe extend the lower arm as well. And then as you inhale, come back to center. Use the full breath. Exhale. Notice the pauses. So we're not rushing, we're just allowing the breath to slow everything down. Squeeze all the breath out. Then breathe in. Lovely, back to center. Take a breath in. Tuck the toes, let's come into down dog. Slowly heel out the feet.
Good, now walk the hands and the feet towards each other. Let's just hold the forward fold, soften the knees here if you need to, if you're protecting the back. And as you inhale, just lift the gaze to the horizon. Exhale, touch the earth. Imagine growing roots down through the feet and the hands. Inhale, come all the way up to the sky. Exhale, flow back to the earth. Inhale, horizon. Exhale. All the way up. Good, come all the way up. Push the hands towards the sky. Really press the feet into the floor. Lengthen the body. Just breathe. If you're trying to stretch yourself. And then exhale. If it feels too much for the back, bring the hands to the head or the shoulders so you're not carrying as much weight into the lower back. Hands come down. Kati Chakrasana, so bring the heels off the floor. Just really let the spine have a good old squeeze out. Use the momentum of the back arm to try to get that movement further round. Good, come back to center, take a breath in. Exhale with a sigh. Lovely, now turn your mat's landscape. Thank you, Craig. Take the feet nice and wide, toes rolling in slightly, hands into the lower back. Inhale, lift the gaze, squeeze the elbows back. Exhale, fold. Inhale to come back up. So just nice and slowly. And if you feel that tonight, because it's so intensely hot, that actually you don't want to lift up and down and you just want to hold the forward fold, then do that. So I'm going to hold the fold. Maybe work with the legs a bit more, so you stretch them a bit further out. Press into the outer edges of the feet. Good, now I want you to turn to your right. High lunge. Just hold. Wiggle the back foot as far back as you can. Good, now we're going to drop the back knee, take the toes back, we're going to come up. I'm just going to bring the hands to the thigh to start with. Try to bring the shoulders up in line with the hips. Keep using a nice long exhalation. Sweep the arms up. Bring them into Jupiter Mudra. Good, release. Bring the back foot off the floor. Turn back round, not the back foot, the knee, sorry. Turn back into wide leg forward fold. Really push the outer edges of the feet into the floor and the heels. Lift the toes a little bit so you get that suction, the Pada Bandha energy lock in the feet, drawing up some energy from the earth. Good, turn to your left. Start with the high lunge. Push the heel away. Use the breath each time you breathe in, bringing clean energy into the system, and each time you exhale, releasing. Good, drop the back knee, take the toes back, start with the hand on the thigh. Notice the tension at the top of the right thigh. Good, sweep the arms up, Jupiter Mudra. Good, and release. Knee off the floor, turn back, wide leg forward fold. Good, slowly roll up, sweep the arms with you. Exhale, come through the midline. Good, turn the toes to the right, bend the front knee. Hands into Chin Mudra. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Exhale, bend the knee. If you feel you can go into a deeper movement, then bring that front foot further forwards. Especially if you feel there's pressure in the knee. So you might need to do a longer stance. Move in and out. Good, hold the bent knee position, sweep the left arm up. Direct the breath into the right side of the rib cage. Good, now bring that front arm down, rest the elbow on the thigh, extend the left arm. Really reach, feel the foot pressing into the floor and reaching away from the outer foot to the fingertips. You're really stretching the outer edge of the body. Breathe deep, use the breath, clear any density. Good, we're going to use the top arm, sweep back to center, fold. Stay focused on the breath. Keep bringing the mind back to the sound of the breath, the sensation of the breath. Use a sigh if it just feels intuitive to do so. Use the cooling breath if you need to. Good, come back up, sweep the arms up. Down through the midline. Hands come out, turn the other way. So to your left, inhale and exhale the front leg. Good, hold, sweep the left arm up. Direct your attention into the left side of the rib cage. Good. Elbow down, extend. Good, sweep back. This time bring the hands behind the back and clasp the fingers together. Roll the head of the arm bones back. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold forwards. Keep the hands on the bottom. Now if this is enough, then stay here. Otherwise you're going to squeeze the shoulder blades in as if you're trying to grab a pencil between the shoulder blades. And then raise the arms up. Okay, bring the hands back towards the bottom. Inhale, sweep all the way up. Exhale down through the midline. Good, let's bring the feet in a little bit. Inhale again. Exhale, come down. And then we're going to take hold of the head. If this is too much, then just bring yourself down to the floor. But you're just going to take hold of the head and draw the chin in. I want you to imagine that you're trying to put the tailbone into the floor, so you're stretching the length of the back out. Good, now come all the way down, across the legs. I'm just going to do some alternate nostril, which is really good for just calming the mind when it's very warm. So bring the right hand up, left hand in Chin Mudra. First two fingers at the third eye, or you can just tuck them into the palm if you prefer to. Breathe into both nostrils. Block the right nostril and breathe down the left. Good, now you're going to breathe into the left. I want you to count that breath in. When you're fully in, block the left and breathe out of the right for the same count. So we're doing an even breath, Sukha Pranayama. Back into the right when you're ready. And then down the left. And keep going. Keep the mind focused on the breath, the count, the sensation, and as you slow down, you'll find that the count increases. Good. Next time you exhale to the left, release the right hand. And then make a fist with the right hand and open the left hand. Breathe into the left hand as if you're pulling the energy up through the left arm, into the left nostril to the third eye. And once your attention and breath is fully in at the third eye, close the left hand and open the right. And let the energy and your awareness flow down the right side from the nostril to the palm of the hand. Inhaling up from the right to the third eye. Then closing the hand, opening the left hand and breathing down the left side. And keep going. Become aware of how the dominance in the nostrils switches from side to side still, even though we're not touching them.
Good, and next time you find yourself at the third eye, open both hands. And as you exhale, bring your awareness down through both sides of the body. And as you inhale, pull up through both sides of the body to the top of the head. And then back down again. And then I want you to roll down, legs out. If you're not, then just bend the knees. Start with a breath in and a sigh out. And bring your attention fully to the breath at the tip of the nose. And I want you to follow the breath from the very tip of the nose down into the lungs. Be aware of the sensation of the breath as it travels into the body and how it affects the body. Really notice the detail. And then as you exhale, notice the detail of the exhalation. The sound of the breath. The texture of the breath. Notice how the inhalation is very dynamic and how the exhalation is much more passive, that letting go. Be aware of filling the body with fresh pranic energy as you inhale and using the exhalation to let go, to surrender, and just keep it really simple. Notice how often the mind wanders. Simply bring it back to observing the detail of the breath. And when you're ready, take a deeper breath in. Have a pause at the top, gather in any last things you want to release and sigh them out. Let them release through the back of the body into the earth. And then when you're ready, wiggle fingers and toes. Let the knees bend. to one side. Slowly come back up to sitting. Let the hands touch the earth. Inhale. Down through the midline. And namaste. Thank you for joining me.